All right, I'm with Mike right now.
Hey everybody, this is Mike. How you doing in the studio?
Sounds
We're
good.
here at Dawn National Plaza.
We got 2 minutes and 30.
It's actually 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Thank you. A nice little hop on over.
Here, let's. Can I call you back and then after me and Mike practice this open one more time? Can me and Mike practice this open one more time and then we'll call you back?
What did he say about this? Like when are we gonna see it come up? Are we gonna get a signal from camera one?
That's a good question.
That way we would know when to start.
We'll get a signal from camera one.
Hey, so studio, why don't you give camera one a signal? He'll raise his hand and let us know to talk. We'll keep an eye on him, and that way we know when to come on up on the mics and start to do our jimmer jammer. Is that cool? Maybe. I don't know. I got a weekend to my fucking self. Girlfriend's away on a yoga retreat. I don't gotta do shit.
Damn, lucky you. Is it SF State Theater? What is it? SF State.
1 minute, everybody. We have T-minus 1 minute. Everybody is in their huddles.
Hello? Just give me a call. Yeah, give me a call. Okay, we will.
Hey, that's that energy!
How about?
That's that energy!
We're going to start it right after sauce.
Come on, fast! Can't say
So that's why I'm not saying that. It's got to update the stupid song.
Racial dismissed comments or other exhibit actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives.
They're going to be my cue. Sweet. He's our cue. We're looking at it.
Competition. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the main gym of the Dawn Master Family Plaza. Tonight's conference contest between the Stanislaus State Warriors and your San Francisco State Gators. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, remove your hats, our America. At home and around the world, the playing of our national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed from the twilight's last gleaming. Everybody. Whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, that star-spangled banner, let it wave. Hello?
All right.
Here we go, friends and family of Gator Nation. Welcome on into Don Nasser Plaza here at San Francisco State for this matchup between Stanislaus State Warriors and the San Francisco State Gators. My name is Matt Massoni with my partner to my right.
Hey, everybody, this is Michael Schwint coming at you live. We just took off a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner that was sung by everybody in this gym. Due to some technical difficulties, they could not play it, so the whole entire crowd just chipped in and sang the most beautiful rendition of it, and it could not have started the game off in a better way.
Honestly, Mike, for these two opponents as rivals, it really brought the whole gym together. Now I'm really more excited to see what this game brings us.
Absolutely. You couldn't be more right. These two teams are really high up in their conference. Stanislaus is second, while SFSU is third right behind them. Stanislaus State is only ranked higher because of fewer games played, so a higher winning percentage.
Yeah, it's an exciting matchup we got going on. San Francisco State's coming off a 7-game win streak, their longest since 2009, snapped at the hands of the UC San Diego Tritons. Still an amazing game we had, but we did lose 3 straight sets, 25-16, 25-22, and 25-22.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for them because they were riding a pretty smooth train with those 7 games. But unfortunately, in that case, all good things got to come to an end. But these Gators are looking to bounce right back and dig their heels in and get a sweet win against Stanislaus State right now, which is what they really need to get back on track for these playoff contenders.
Yeah, these two teams are 1-1, in conference play. San Francisco State only losing to UC San Diego, and Stanislaus State only losing to Chico State, both by a clean sweep of 3-0. Stanislaus State did bounce back and beat CSU Monterey by a score of 3-1 at their most recent win earlier in this week. Sierra Adams led with 19 kills, and Rachel Kopflar also had 10. So expect them tonight on the Stanislaus side.
Yeah, but don't sleep on these Gators. We got some heavy hitters on our team. Couple players to look out for. Drew Morris, number 1. She leads the Gators with 115 kills on the season. Right behind her is true freshman Trinity Barr with only 97. So let's keep an eye out on them to see if they're going to hit this ball down and really rack up these points against these Warriors.
Most definitely. It's an electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. It's electric. The Stanislaus State brought the energy. They got it going. I'm excited.
We do have a nice crowd out here on a Friday night. Everyone really did chip on in and fill these stands. So this place is really going to be bumping and jumping as soon as these teams get going in about a minute.
Most definitely. Even the mascot's out tonight.
Oh, yeah. He gets in for free, though.
Can't be scared to be great. Play fast. Play fast.
We got some excited fans here tonight for Stanislaus State.
Looks like Gators are going to get the ball first. Let's see if they can kickstart a nice chain of events and get on the board and really set the tone for this match.
Gators open with Trinity Barr on the floor, as well as Bailey Johnson, Jessica Haney as well, the setter Peyton Jensen. So they're going out with their starting 6, their lineup that they usually trust.
Absolutely, that front line in the 10 by 10 foot box is looking really strong. Definitely gonna really make sure that no balls go over on their side and just keep it over on the ground of the Stanislaus State.
All right, Gators, here we go. Taylor Garcia with the serve to start the night off. Bumped. Oh, and the Gators start off with a 1-0 score after an error by the Warriors.
That was really well done. Stanislaus State was kind of caught slipping on that and didn't even get the ball above the net. Kind of just dribbled off to the side. Well done.
Their first service ace of the game as well. Set by Stanislaus. Hammer dig. Oh. 1-1 Warriors side out.
Sierra Adams on that kill for Stanislaus State.
Jordan Wilson to serve. Dugout set by Jensen. Oh, little miscommunication, and the Gators just couldn't get over. 2-1 to start with little miscommunication. They were trying to set the middle blocker there.
Fortunately on that one, Jensen went a little low while Bailey Johnson went just a bit too high. Unfortunately, let's make sure that doesn't keep happening.
Wilson to serve. And a forced error again by the Gators. 3-1. Wilson to serve again.
That's 3 points in a row for the Warriors. Gators trying to stop that right now.
Garcia with the dig, set to Jensen. Trinity Bar with the hit, dug clean by Stanislaus State. Tip back over. Garcia, Jensen back up. Dig by Stanislaus, Wilson. Set, tip, clean by San Francisco State. Garcia with the set. To the outside blocker, kill! Gators side out and rally back. Gator ball.
Drew Morris puts that point on the board to get these Gators back into the swing of things.
Johnson to serve. Gillespie. Dug out, middle block kill. Dug by Garcia.
And that was unfortunate on that one. Taylor Garcia just got the wrong side of her wrist on that, and instead of the ball going forward, headed back into the Gators benches. Brianna
Cannon to serve. Set to Jensen, opposite hit. Killed. She snuck it right in between the block and the net.
That is the second point in a row for Drew Morris. She just destroyed that and kept it in between the players and the nets.
Another kill for the team leader, and
Absolutely.
Drew Morris to serve as well. Dug by Salinas, set by the libero. Dug by Garcia to Jensen. Oh, and blocked by Stanislaus State. Back to the outside, block again. Opposite, block again off the tip. Dug, back out to the outside, to the back row. Set by the Warriors back. And a kill by the Gators, or blocked by the Gators, excuse me. And that was electric, really brought the tension.
Unbelievable. Jessica Haynes stayed in there with every single kill. She did not miss a single one.
Hey, kept feeding.
Stanislaus State really put up a fight on that
Drew
one, but
Morris
she
to
did not
serve
give up. Well done, Gators.
Forced error, free ball over. Jensen to set, opposite, kill!
Bailey Johnson just annihilated that ball. What a kill.
Bailey Johnson, a transfer from Florida Gulf Coast with an electric kill here tonight.
I am feeling the energy right now, Matt. I can tell you it's running through my veins.
Morris to serve. Sets to Stanislaus Warriors, middle block. Dig by Garcia.
Well done, Garcia.
Attack from Morris in the back row. Opposite. Blocked! Another block by the Gators.
That one went right off the face of that Warriors. She is going to feel that in the morning.
Was that Jessica again?
That was Jessica Hayes.
Number 9, Jessica Heine. We're on a 3-0 run by the Warriors here. Morris to serve again.
Gators 6, Warriors 4.
Oh, forced service error by Drew Morris there, but got the Gators back in the game. 6-5 Gators, side out Warriors.
That was a good eye by Yesel Perez to keep that one out. That serve was just a bit outside. Good eye for the Warriors, Gators.
Warriors
up
to
by
serve. Set to Jensen. Opposite. Kill. Ooh. Pardon me. It was out. Pardon me.
Jessica Haynes just put a little too much mustard on that one, and that just went over to the opposite side. Mary June with the serve. Thank you. For Stanislaus.
Tip back to Stanislaus set. Middle block. Great save. Free ball over.
Nice save.
Stanislaus save. Oh. But quite the kill by Natasha Mitch. Quite the kill.
That puts the Warriors up by 1.
That's a 2-0 run for the Warriors. 7-6. Mary Jane to serve. Dug by Garcia. Set to Jensen. Opposite to Jessica Haney. And that's in.
Jessica is on fire today, people.
Yeah, she found the back row right there and snuck that ball in perfectly.
Looks like the Gators playbook is give it to Jessica.
Brianna Dougherty to serve for the Warriors in a tie, to serve for the Gators in a tie game.
Brianna going to be serving this one. Warriors looking ready. There we go.
Doug. Oh,
Wow.
free ball back over by the Warriors.
What a save.
Gators.
Well done on those Warriors. They definitely put the pressure on, and it slipped by those Gators' fingertips. Puts the Warriors up by 1.
This will be Krista Hernandez to serve for the Warriors. 8-7. Tough set, but Jensen gets to it to Jessica on the outside. Jessica lobs it over to the Warriors setter. Oh!
That was well done by Mackie Morris, just to squeak it over the net, right past a couple Gators.
Krista Hernandez to serve again for the Warriors. Dug out. Free ball back over. The Gators save it. Middle block. But the Warriors find the back row and kill it down for a 3-0 run.
Jordan Wilson towers over that net, and she saw a little area in the back of the Warriors side, and she just put that ball right there.
Gators looking for a side out here on this possession. Taken back by Drew Morris. Outside of Jessica. And it's in. Gators side out perfectly. Gator ball, 8-10.
Jessica is on a roll right now. She is definitely not going to get subbed out anytime soon. She is the leader in points for this game.
And Shasa. And a forced service on the Gators there. Side out to the Warriors.
Gators just a little too excited after that big point. Kind of need to calm the nerves a little bit so they can get back in this game. Warriors down by 3. Sorry, Gators down by 3.
Warriors player Maya Marshall to serve. Dug out by Morris. Set Jessica on the outside. Dug out by the libero of the Warriors. Middle block. And she touched the net, I believe. Oh, Gators touched the net. My apologies. Warriors ball.
Jessica Hayne was a little antsy on that one. Jumped just a little early in anticipation for that block.
Marshall will serve again. Forced service error on Marshall. Warriors side out. 9-12.
Good eye for the Gators. Jessica going to be the one to serve it for the Gators.
Gators side out with Bailey Johnson to serve. Excuse me, Jessica Heine. Free ball over for the Gators. Set to Jensen, opposite to Barr. They stay up on the block, but it's tipped and finds the floor for the Warriors, taking the score 13-9. And we got some fans that are bringing the energy tonight for the Warriors.
Yeah, there were 3 Gators in front of that net trying to block that, but these Warriors just slipped it right through the needle and the thread. So got right over.
Corbett
the Warriors up 13-9.
Dug out by Garcia, set to Jensen, opposite to Barr. Clean dig, and a ball stays over the net on the Gators side. Gator point. Gators looking for a run here, Mike.
Gators are looking antsy right now. They want every single time to be a scoring point. You could see it in their eyes.
Dug out by the Warriors to the center. Oh, but the Gators were looking for that free ball over on a kill. Unfortunately, it worked out the opposite way for them.
That was a great block by those Warriors. Just put all of their forearm up in the way in front of Drew. She couldn't get over, and it definitely squeaked past her on the outside.
Yep, Warriors side out. Wilson to serve. (14-10) Warriors. Dug out. Oh, and a ball that the Warriors haven't seen tonight.
We call that a heads-up play. She saw everybody crash the net. She just went ahead and squeaked it over right into the middle of the court. Good job, Gators.
Warriors side out, or Gators side out, ready to serve. Dug out by the Warriors to the set middle block. Gators up on it though. Set to Jensen, a back row attack. Out, unfortunately, Gators ball.
Yeah, Sophie Anderson wanted to paint that corner on that back line, but she just had an inch and a half too much. That point goes to the Warriors.
Warriors to serve. The kill, but a dug out by the Warriors. Sorry about that, Gator fans. A little mishap here in our booth, but we're still live. Gators scored that point, so it's now 12-15 with the Gators to serve. Morris with the serve. Dug out, set to the Warriors to the outside. Tip over with the Gators get it cleanly. To the opposite, Jessica, back row. It was tipped at the net, right at the net. So it is Gators ball, 13-15.
Those technical difficulties were fixed up just in time to see Jessica Hain demolish that ball into the back of the corner. We want to thank our audience for helping us out on that technical difficulty blunder.
Opposite was set by the Warriors. Garcia saves it with one hand, set to Jensen. Jessica tipped off the net. Clean save by the Warriors. Garcia with a nice set to Jensen. Jessica again. And that ball finds the floor for a Gator score.
Stay hot, Jessica. You are killing it right now. Jessica is leading the Gators in points, and she does not seem to slow down anytime soon.
Yeah, 4 kills tonight. She is on fire to start the match.
Absolutely.
Morris to serve again. Oh, service error again. It's been a weakness of the Gators tonight.
Yeah, they've had a couple of those in this game and just giving the Warriors a couple of points, but this game is tight. Warriors 16, Gators 14. This is anybody's ball game right now, boys and girls.
Mary Jane Eubank of the Warriors to serve. Dug out. It's a free ball over, but the Warriors get that free ball and slam it down for another point. 17-14.
Yeah, that one was a little unfortunate. That kind of just handed the ball over for the Warriors to drill that one down. You don't like seeing that.
Garcia dug that one out. Jensen at the net, but free ball to the Warriors. Jessica again. Dug out. Free ball back over. And unfortunately, it's off Morris and found its way out of bounds.
Yeah, Drew Morris did everything she could on that play, but unfortunately, she just needed to be about 2 feet taller to get that one out of there.
Yeah, that's a Gators timeout right now with trailing 14-18. It's been a weird start to this half as the Warriors have played extremely well defense. The Gators are feeding Haney. What are your thoughts?
I think this is just a game where the Warriors have been getting some free points. This game should be all tied up right now. 18-14 does not seem like a fair score because these Gators have been attacking the ball like crazy. Their Stanislaus' hitting percentage is 3.48, and then the Warriors are at a .214. But the Stanislaus State leads in errors with 3, as the Warriors only have 1 tonight.
Yeah, well, the Warriors. They're even in kills 10-10, so it's been even on the front of the net as far.
Yeah, these Warriors are hungry, though. You could see their attacks 28 versus the Warriors 23. And both teams are literally killing the ball with 10 kills each.
Could probably attribute those a couple extra attacks to a couple extra free ball over that the Gators have had.
Yeah,
they got to clean that up and get some more to a bump pass set offense. Eubank to serve for the Warriors coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, that's probably what Matt Hoffman was telling them in the timeout. Just kind of regroup, get their heads together, and get toward us. We get under the second round. Mary Jane Odin with the serve.
Set to Jensen and a mid-block kill by Bailey Johnson, the senior from Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, that looked like a senior kill. That was impressive.
And the Gators drew that one up coming out of a timeout. They knew exactly what they needed to do to side out. 15-18 Gators ball.
Yeah, whatever Matt Hoffman said in that huddle, sure looks like it's working. These girls are hungry.
Sophie to serve. Dug out by the Warriors. Libero, tough set to the opposite, to the outside. Tipped at the net by the Gators and found the floor. Warriors side out.
Yeah, laws of gravity made that one tip the wrong way. Warriors catch a break.
Warriors Libero, Krista Hernandez to serve. 19 serving 15. Dug out by Morris to Jensen right up on the net. Trini ball in the middle block. And the ball gets all the way to the stands in the back and finds the floor. Gators side out. Jensen to serve.
Yeah, Marlena Billings really knew that one wasn't going anywhere. She stared at that like she smacked a home run out of the park. If she had a bat, she would have flipped it.
Jensen has 9 assists tonight. Dug out by the Warriors. Middle block attack. I believe she attacked. Oh, it was a double. Pardon me, by the Warriors setter. The ball was hit twice by the Warriors. Header Jensen to serve, 19-17.
Gators only down by 2 right now, looking to close that lead.
Let's go on a run here. Great serve. Opposite to the Warriors. Tipped at the net.
Great
Jensen
block.
with the bump. Garcia to set. Jessica. Dug out nicely by the Warriors. Tipped over. The opposite kind of tipped up all over. Looked a little bit like a throw to me, but still even a good kill.
That wasn't a half bad tip by those Warriors. Kind of looked like a knuckleball. Ball just floated in the air. Wasn't enough for Drew to get under it.
Warriors outside hitter, Maya Marshall to serve. Dug out by Garcia. Set to Jensen at the net bar. Dug out. Garcia to set. Or Jensen to set, excuse me. Jessica Haney again. Tipped back by the opposite, and the ball finds the floor. That's a point for the Gators there with a score now 18-20.
Yeah, Jessica hit that one just a little bit too hard for Maya Marshall. Hit her fingertips and went to the back of the stands. That's not what the Warriors wanted. That's what the Gators wanted.
And Jessica's rewarded here with an opportunity to serve. Set by the Warriors. Middle block attack.
Free ball.
Free ball over. Back row middle attack. Nice dig by Garcia. She was defending herself. And So the Warriors met the Gators at the net and blocked the shot. Warriors side out, 21-18 Warriors.
Yeah, Drew gave it everything she had on that play, but when she came up, the ball went down with her, and she just had nothing to get it.
And Cassie Corbett
Warriors
served
point.
with the Warriors, 4 points from the match. Dug out by Sophie, set Jensen at the net. And that was a sophomore, Marlena Billings, with a big kill. Got the Salinas State crowd rowdy. Got the San Francisco State crowd rowdy. Let's go. Garcia to serve.
She had the Gator dancing on that one. Man, that was hit hard.
Dug out by the opposite of the Warriors. To the outside. Tipped at the net, and the Warriors ball finds the floor.
Yeah, Sierra Adams just saw the key in the back of that box, and she went ahead and went for it. Luckily for her, that one stayed in bounds. That one's
Sierra Adams had a big last game, so it makes sense they want to feed her. It's Wilson to serve here for the Warriors, 22-19. Dug out by Morris. Bar tipped. Bar with the kill. That ball was tipped at the net. Warrior Gators ball.
Looks like we're starting to see Trinity Barr fire up. We were mentioning her in the beginning of the game. She is that true freshman that we wanted you to keep an eye on, and that one right there is why we highlighted her.
De La Salle High School product Sophie Anderson to serve. Tipped over, dug out by the Warriors off the net, but still playable. Free ball over to Jensen. Libero Warriors to set. Outside attack. And the ball finds the floor for the Warriors. 23-20 Warriors.
Yeah, that was that Bermuda Triangle you were talking about, Matt. That one just unfortunately was in no man's land. All three went for it, and no one was there to get it.
You see that in baseball, you see it in volleyball.
Yeah, it's nothing you want to see in any sport.
Madeline sweep to serve, dug out. Jensen, middle block attack by Billings. Excuse me, middle block attack by Johnson. I apologize.
Bailey, get a rocket in her face.
Either way, it's a Gators side out. Gators ball with Morris to serve.
Who's gonna make the try?
Warriors down by 2. Sorry, Gators down by 2. Looking to get ahead of these Warriors.
Warriors middle block attack. Gators on the net. Set to the outside. Dug out by Morris. Great defense. Jensen attack to Jessica. Oh. Libero saves it on a free ball over. Morris set up to Jensen. Looking at a nice attack. Middle block. That was the senior again. Bailey Johnson. The middle blocker. Forcing a timeout from Stanislaus State.
That is a well-timed timeout by these Warriors looking to kill the mojo because these Gators are fired up right now. That was absolutely impressive. They are only down by 1 point, so they're trying to kill the mojo and reset it because this game is anyone's right now, Matt.
Yeah, they definitely brought it back within 1 point to play in the crucial moments of the game as these sets only go to 25. Jessica Haney is leading the Gators with 5 kills, while Mackie Morris, number 6, at Stanislaus State with 6.
Yeah, the electricity in this building has not died down at all. In fact, it's been ramped up to almost 11. I can't even stay still in my seat right now. It's insane.
For a gloomy Friday here in San Francisco, it's been hot in this gym tonight.
As we get this game underway, Gators really want to win this match, but right now it is anyone's game. I can't wait, Matt. How about you, dude?
Yeah, I'm excited. 23-22. Gators ball here. Drew Morris to serve. She's been one of the better on the season.
Drew Morris looking to clear up a couple of mistakes she made that resulted in 2 points for the Warriors.
Off the net, dug out by the libero, and a forced error by the Gators to tie the game at 23.
You said it right, Matt. It's a tie ball game. We're all tied up in here. Everyone's out of their seats. This is impressive.
Morris to serve again. Dug out by the Gators. Set to the middle, opposite. And the Gators are at the net to meet her. Bailey Johnson got the crowd going with the block.
Woo! Let's go, baby. That was unbelievable.
Forcing another timeout by the Warriors. That's 2 within 2 plays. They don't know how to answer. They want to win this set, Mike.
That kill was so impressive. The Warriors just held on to the ball. They didn't know what to do. It's like they forgot how to play volleyball for 2 seconds.
Yeah, coming out of that first timeout, I definitely think Matt Hoffman drew up a couple plays to get the Gators going and make sure the score is 24-23 with one match to play, 1 point to play.
This is the first lead the Gators have had since the beginning of the game, and they are all fired up. They are within 1 point of this win, and if they pull this off, it will really set a chain of events for the next couple of games to come.
That's true, yeah. First match is always a crucial one. Sets the tone, especially with them coming back, and set the tone for the rest of the night.
Yeah, these Gators aren't to be messed with. They have fire in their eyes, and you can see it from here.
Warriors back on the floor. Gators coming out of a timeout. Drew Morris to serve out of this timeout in a 1 point game.
I don't want to jinx it right now, but I think Jessica Haynes is going to deliver that final kill, and it's going to be a big one in here.
You got to think they're going to feed her. Out of the timeout here, Morris to serve.
Jessica Haynes, Bailey Johnson, and Peyton Jensen
Pardon
looking
me?
like the front line.
I think we just had a back-to-back timeouts.
Did the Gators just ice the Warriors with a timeout after their timeout?
Or either icing, I don't know.
Is that a thing in volleyball? Do they ice?
But either way, they probably came out, saw what the Warriors were going to play on a defensive front. Drew Morris might have a couple different types of serves she has in their basket, so that might have been something Matt Hoffman wanted to see for a crucial point in this first period.
They are trying anything to keep these Warriors on their back feet, but right now these Gators have the pressure on their side, and they're looking to go ahead and close this one out. Maybe that 2 timeout back-to-back was a little move by Coach Matt to give the Warriors just a breath of fresh air so that they can really reset and finish this game out strong.
We'll see how it goes as they both take the floor. Let's go.
Yeah, Coach Matt Hoffman is not a rookie. This is his 4th season here at SF State.
More fans piling in with Morris to serve here.
Fans on the edge of their seat as this game goes underway.
Oh, and the ball tips off the net on Morris's serve. Nothing you can do about that, but win the first set by a score of 25-23. Gators take the first set.
Yeah, Drew Morris was going to go ahead and put the team on her back to finish out that one and got it just over the net to where the Warriors had no clue what to do. Could not have made that a better point to win on. Really going to set the stage for these next couple of matches to come on in. I'm excited.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Gators lucked out right there for sure and won the first set off a tipped ball off the net. They finished with us by a final score of 25-23 with 5 attack errors by the Gators and 3 attack errors by the Warriors. 39 total attempts by the Gators, 35 total attempts by the Warriors.
Yeah, that last service ace by Drew puts 3 for the Warriors, the Gators, while the Warriors only have 1. But they went ahead and doubled down, and the errors from servicing for the Gators is 3, while also the service errors from the Warriors is 1.
Yeah, Jessica Haney leads the Gators with 6 kills, followed behind Drew Morris with 4. and Bailey Johnson with 1. Trinity Barr, who was a big factor last week, only has 1 kill, but I think she might be able to play a little more of a role in this period.
Yeah, for the Warriors, the Gators really got to look out for number 6, Mackie Morris. She was leading the Warriors in hitting percentage, kills, and She has 6 kills. Hitting percentage is a .857. She is having a good game. So the Gators are looking to keep the ball away from her.
Yeah, most definitely, Mike. Most definitely. Curious to see how the Gators come out after they came out kind of flat to start the first set. The Warriors took commanding lead. A couple timeouts were called. Ball went back and forth. But ultimately, the Gators won on a very lucky tip ball.
Yeah, absolutely on that one. Gators looking to repeat that with the leaders Jessica Hain and Drew Morris with 6 points each. Bailey Johnson right behind with 5.5, and Marlena Billings with those 2 really impressive hard hit kills. Those are going to be the top numbers for these girls here on the Gators.
Yeah, we've mentioned Jessica Haney a couple times tonight. She was a 2018 All-CAA, which is our conference second-team player from the outside position. She made 15 starts in 2018. She also led the Gators with 277 kills, the most since 2015 by a Gator women's volleyball player. So it makes sense that she's a huge factor in this whole season, let alone this game.
Absolutely, Matt. You are correct. Just a little flip on the defensive side. Taylor Garcia had 7 digs in this game. She was really crucial on some of those hard hits from the Warriors to really bounce these Gators right back in the game. She stayed low and dug them out. Half the time, her wrists were on the floor.
Yeah, most definitely. Sometimes you see a line drive back in baseball and the pitcher just kind of shields himself. She only shielded herself, more protecting her life than the ball it was right there.
Yeah, these Warriors are looking to keep that ball away from Taylor Garcia on these Gators because she is a magnet for those big, heavy hits. And every single time she goes out and digs them out, really great job on defense by Taylor Garcia.
Second set about to get underway. Gators take the floor with Trinity Barr, Jessica Haney, Marlena Billings. Taylor Garcia checks in with Drew Morris and Jessica Haney as well. Peyton Jensen, the setter. I apologize.
You got 6 of the leading hitters, just blockers, kills for the Gators right now, looking to really set the tone for this game as it goes underway.
Warriors to serve first in the second set. Dug out by Garcia, set to Jensen here. And the middle block kill. And that ball finds the stands for the Gators, starting off with a 1-0 lead.
Marlena coming out strong with that one, putting the Gators on the board. 1-0.
Fan favorite Jessica Haney to serve here. Dug out by the Warriors. In a back row attack by Wilson. Garcia sets the ball to Haney. A middle block attack. That is in by Marlena Billings. She has been a factor tonight, Mike.
2-0 on that one. Both points coming from Marlena's wrist. She is demolishing that ball inside this building.
Just gonna serve again. Dug out by the Warriors defense. Back row attack. Oh, tipped at the net. Ball finds its way over and out of bounds. Warriors side out, 2-1.
Yeah, that was a smart play by those Warriors. Don't put your hands on the ball if it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, unfortunate play there. Sophie Anderson checks in on defense for the Gators. Wilson to serve for the Warriors. Dug out by Garcia. Sophie sets it there to the Drew Morris on the outside. And the ball finds the back of the corner there. Morris again.
Deep in the back of that court for the point from Drew Morris. That was well placed.
Caddy corner in the back. Excellent place. Excellent placement. Garcia to serve here. And another forced service error by Garcia, but it's okay. 3-2 Gators lead.
Yeah, Gators still up by 1. I have a feeling this is going to be a really close game, just like the last one, Matt.
Warriors serve. Brianna Cannon, dug out by Garcia on an easy serve. Back row attack tipped over at the net. Wow. Garcia saves it on a free ball over. Warriors attack. Dug out and unfortunately out of bounds, hit off the antenna Tie game, 3-3.
Yeah, that one came in a little too hot for Patton Jensen to get a serve. She just put a hand on it, and it kind of fell flat right at the net. No one can do anything with that.
Protecting the face. Warriors to serve here again. Set, middle attack by Billings. Outside attack by the Warriors. Dug out by Jensen. Set by the libero. Drew Morris on the blocked at the net. Set again by Jensen. Drew Morris on a tip over. Set by the Warriors. Free ball over. Jensen set to Billings. Tipped at the net, and it finds the floor.
There's that Bermuda Triangle you were talking about, Matt. But luckily for the Gators, it was on the other side of the court.
Yep, exactly. Love it. Gotta love it. Gators to serve. Gillespie. And that was a hit out of bounds by the Warriors. Gillespie to serve again. 5-3 Gators.
Gators, I don't want to say lucky, but there was no one back there, and they just got lucky that the ball was out of bounds.
Dug out by the Gators. Watch the tip. Free ball over.
Well done by Bailey Johnson.
Another
Even
great
though
kill.
she went ahead and got that dig out, she went ahead and put the kill in for herself.
Another kill by Johnson.
Little bam play on that one.
Gillespie to serve on a 3-0 run by the Gators here. Dug out by the Warriors. Set. Middle block attack. Oh, and just miscommunication as the ball tips off Gillespie, tips off Anderson, and finds the floor.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate pinball effect. Can't really do much on those.
Warriors side out. 4 serving 6. Gators lead. Dug out by Garcia. Jensen finds the set to Morris. Back row attack. Dug out. Set by the Warriors from the outside. And that was a great kill. Tips off Morris. Again, tips off Garcia. Finds the floor. Nothing you could really do there.
Yeah, even though Garcia was low on that one, she wouldn't have really had to play after that. She kind of landed flat on her back.
Warriors to serve. Error. Forced service error by the Warriors. That ball was hit out of bounds. 7-5 Gators.
Good eye, Garcia on that one to let that ball go out of bounds to get the ball back. Gators up by 2.
True freshman, middle blocker, Trinity Barr to serve. Oh, and another forced service error. Oh, excuse me, that was Drew Morris. I apologize. Krista Hernandez of the Warriors to serve. 7-6 game. Dug out by Garcia. Set to Jensen. Outside to Jessica. Tipped at the net. Finds the floor. Side out Gators. Gator point.
Yeah, that one was trying to be blocked. Warriors tried to go up and get it, but instead of the ball going on the other side of the net, it went out of bounds. Gators with the point.
Yeah, Marlena Billings checks in with Brianna Dougherty to serve for the Gators. Jump serve. Dug out by the Warriors. Set with a free ball over.
Well done.
Easy ball for the Gators. Set to Jessica. And another tip ball. The exact same play. Exact same outcome. 7-6 Gators.
Just like the last game, give the ball to Jessica, and she's going to make it hit the floor on the other side of the court. She is having a day.
She finds a way.
I think she had her kicks for breakfast. Maybe even Wheaties, too. She had 2 bowls of cereal for breakfast, guys.
Dougherty to serve. Tipped up by the Warriors. Free ball over for the Gators here. Tipped up by Billings. Jessica again.
Jessica.
Free ball back served over for the Gators. Peyton Jensen with a nice tip, but another free ball over for the Gators. Jensen Billings. Back row attack. That ball finds the crowd again. Gators on a 3-0 run. 10-6. Gators ball again with a forced timeout by the Saginaw State Warriors.
Man, Maya Marshall really put her body into that one, sliding into the stands to try and get it. But it was not enough. That ball was going the wrong direction that she was heading. That puts the Gators up by 4 at this little timeout break. good call on the Warriors to call this little timeout because these Gators are on a roll, baby.
That's the second time in this set alone that the Gators have hit a ball so hard it's gone off the Warriors defense and ricocheted into the San Francisco State Gators crowd here, who are loving this 10-6 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Bailey Johnson put one up right before it went out, and it hit the back defender so hard that it went over onto the Gators side, creating a free ball opportunity. These girls are fired up today.
Yeah, it's been a fun second set so far. Jessica Haney leading with 7 kills as expected. Peyton Jensen, 21 assists per usual. Sophie Anderson sneaking in there with a couple as well, though. Gators get the ball back here. Brandon Dougherty to serve for the 4th straight time in a row.
Brianna Dougherty, the junior,
threw a
looking
towel
to
on the
get
floor
this
to
going.
probably wipe up some sweat. Yeah, Gators just wiping up some sweat here. Gators are working hard tonight.
Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Safety first. Nobody wants a slipped leg or a broken ankle.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
But it just shows that these girls are working hard out here, sweating on the court.
These girls, like a sprained ankle, ain't nothing to play with tonight. Dougherty to serve. Dug out by the Warriors. Set ball. Outside attack. Tipped off the net. Digged out by Morris. Middle block attack by Billings. That finds the 4 off to Libero. Gators on a run here.
Every time Marlena Billings goes up in the air, the ball hits the other side of the court. She kills everything that she touches.
Brianna to serve here again for 4th and 6th time in a row. Excuse me. Gators on a big run here. Warriors play good defense to the opposite hitter. Tipped over, but Marlena Billings meets it at the net. Middle block attacked. That is in for the Warriors as they side out.
Yeah.
Crucial play there for the Warriors.
Yeah, Brandon Dougherty tried to keep that one in, but she just had the wrong step angle on that. Nothing you can do. She was kind of hoping that was going to go out of bounds and get a free point for them Gators, but luckily for the Warriors, it stayed in.
Gators give her some love as Dougherty checks in on the bench for a middle blocker attack. Dug out by Gillespie. Back row attack by Morris. Yeah, back row attack. Ladies and gentlemen, in a back row attack, it's when the back row player can't jump in front of the line before striking the ball. I believe that's what happened there in that play. Drew Morris struck the ball in front of the 10-foot line.
Yeah, 2 free points for the Warriors right now. Gators looking to stop
Dug out by
that.
Gillespie. Easy free ball over for the Warriors. And the Warriors find the floor.
Warriors on a 3-0 run right now. Gators really need to stop this ball and get some points going their way.
Yeah, Gators just couldn't get in the rhythm on that defensive play. Bumps that hit and send a free ball over. Warriors to serve. Dug out by Gillespie. Set to Jensen to Jessica Haney. Killed off the net as the ball is tipped.
Jessica going ahead and putting 1 point on the board for the Gators. Their lead is up by 4 as these stands keep filling in with tons and tons of fans. Everybody is out on this Friday night to see this matchup of the century. We are in for a treat, boys and girls.
Sophomore setter Jensen to serve. Nice defense by the Warriors. Good set to an outside attack that's tipped over. Garcia set as well. Barr sent a free ball over. Dug out by Morris on the Gator side. Set to Jensen. As a free ball over sent by Barr again. Back row attack that's sent out by the Warriors. Gators ball, 14-9.
Good heads-up play by Taylor Garcia right there to not touch that ball and let it go out of bounds. That's 2 points in a row for the Gators. They're looking to make it 3 right now with Peyton Jensen on the serve as we speak.
Perfect dug out by the Warriors on the defensive side. Set to an outside attack, tipped at the net, and unfortunately it finds the floor for a Warriors point.
And those Gators gave everything they had on that play and just on the wrong side of that line.
Yeah, it's okay. They're playing very good defense, meeting the ball at the net on almost every Warriors attack. So that's a very nice sight to see. Warriors to serve here in a 13-10 game. Dug out by Morris, set to Jensen. Middle block attack by Billings that hits the tape on the Gators side falls to the floor for a second straight Warriors point.
Yeah, those Warriors' knees were shaking on that one. As soon as Marlena Billings went up in the air, you know what happens after she touches the ball. But unfortunately, this one was just a bit low.
Warriors to serve again here. Dug out by Garcia. Bump set by Jensen to Jessica Haney on a free ball over. Set by the Warriors to the outside. And the ball is... I believe the Gators touched the net as... Oh, excuse me. Hold on, folks. Figuring out the point here. I'm not quite sure what happened. Either way, it results in a Warriors point. They touched the nets as a fan. I appreciate the help.
Appreciate it.
The initial thought as the Gators serve it out of bounds, ball never lies. The Warriors serve it out of bounds, ball never lies. Gators ball, Jessica Haney to serve.
The Gators have not lost the lead this entire game, and Jessica's going to try and keep it that way right now. She serves the ball.
Tipped off the net. Marlena Billings met the free ball up top, tipped it back down, and got the Gators their 15th point of the set.
Marlena Billings with the heads-up play on that. Instead of demolishing the ball like she usually does, she went ahead and just set that one to rest on the other side of that Warriors court.
Haney to serve again. Dug out by the Warriors. Back row attack. Gators meet them at the net, but the Warriors score as the ball finds a hole between the two middle blockers.
Yeah, Jordan Wilson just slipped that one a little under. Gators were thinking that was going to be a little bit high, but she went ahead and tapped that bad boy in.
Jordan Wilson rewarded with a chance to serve here for the Warriors.
Gators 15, Warriors 13. Nice dig.
Dug out. Oh, and a nice shovel pass over by the setter herself, Peyton Jensen. She's going out and getting herself some points tonight.
Matt, there has been a ton of heads-up plays by these Gators right now. Whatever they were talking about in that timeout is working because they are playing small ball, and it is hurting these Warriors.
Junior libero, Taylor Garcia to serve here. Gators wiping down their side of the floor.
Warriors stalling, trying to kill the Gators' mojo.
Garcia served over. Tough set for the setter, but an outside attack. Dug out by the libero Garcia. Set the Jensen. Middle ball attack. Dug out by the Warriors. Free ball over from a back row attack. Billings on the backside. Trinity Barr, true freshman with the kill. Let's go, Gators.
Was that play in slow motion? Trinity Barr was in the air for almost 10 seconds before she touched the ball.
Felt like a minute there with Garcia to serve in a 17-13 game set by the Warriors. Outside attack right off the chest of sophomore Sophie Anderson. But it's okay with a 17-14 lead here for the Gators.
Yeah, Sophie Anderson went just a bit too low on that one, hit the shoulder. She'll get it back on the next one.
Yeah, it's tough to find the ball sometimes. Warriors to serve. Bumped up by Anderson, set the Jensen, outside attack by Barr. Dug out with a free ball over. Libero attack, set the Jensen, Barr again. And off the Warriors, libero. Ball finds the floor. Another point for the Gators.
Game one was all about Jessica. Game two is all about Trinity, baby.
Yeah, we've seen this story before. We saw it a couple weeks ago in our last broadcast versus Cal State San Marcos. Trinity Barr had 21 kills that game. A big mark for a true freshman.
Yeah, Trinity Barnes coming up on 100 kills on the season. She's looking to really increase those numbers over these next couple of sets. She could definitely crack these numbers today, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine she probably has 100 by now. She has at least four kills on the game. So she's definitely been a factor, as well as Jessica. She had a couple nice serves there, got the Gators on a run, 18-14 game, forcing a second timeout, and that's all the timeouts have for the Warriors this set.
Yeah, these Warriors are really feeling it. Like I mentioned, they have not lost the lead the entire time. They have been riding that momentum train from game one, that big win we saw just a few minutes ago, and they're ahead 18-14. The fans are getting into it. The Gator is getting into it. Hey, even the Gators are dancing it up right now. They are loving this game.
Loving it. It's a poppin' night here in the gym. Chomp City Gators.
Yeah, look on those Warriors' faces. I don't see too many smiles on that side of the court. Gators trying to keep it that way and really go on a 2-0 run for this. Thank you.
Working on some substitution here for the Gators. Bard checking out with Gillespie checking in. I believe so. For the delay in the action, we're just getting some fans loving the music here. Got the San Francisco State Gator pumping up the crowd. It's been a fun night here, Mike, at the Gator Gym.
Absolutely. These fans' energy is flowing through this building. It's even flowing up here in the commentators' booth. They're dancing. We're dancing. Who doesn't love it when the Gators are winning?
Got some fans next to us with some pom-poms. They came prepared.
These squads came out tonight to support these Gators. This is a sellout crowd in here, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's got something to do with how good these Gators are doing right now. They're pretty hot. They got the fans behind them, home court advantage. And as we know, these Gators are amazing on their home court. They love playing in the Don Nassar Stadium.
Yeah, I believe we're undefeated at home, which is excellent. Always safe in your home. Always nice to be home in the home territory.
Yeah, the Gators are 6-1 at home, Matt.
6-1. Thank you,
They've
Mike.
only lost one unfortunate game at home.
That's why I keep you around, Mike.
Couldn't be the same without you, man.
Gillespie to serve. Dug out by the Warriors. Set ball with a tip out of bounds. Gators still retain possession. 19-14. Gillespie to serve. Second in a row.
Gators up by 5. Looking to be up by 6 right now.
Gillespie on the serve. Dug out by the libero on the opposite end. Set by the Warriors for an outside attack.
Nice heads up play.
Jensen sets Morris within a tip. Tipped off the net. Warriors set against the outside attack as well, with the Gators meeting them at
What
the
a
net.
tip by Bailey Johnson.
And the Warriors just find a dead spot in the floor right in between the back row defenders and the middle blockers. That brings the score 15-19 side out Warriors.
Yeah, it's almost like the ball had a magnet inside of it looking for that dead zone, and the Warriors were just going to go ahead and put that ball in there. They get the ball back.
Warriors to serve. Dug out by Gillespie. Bump set by Jensen. Free ball over by Morris. Warriors ball. Set to a middle blocker. That again finds the floor for the Warriors. Unfortunate circumstance, finding these dead spots in the floor.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too fast for Sophie Anderson.
2-0 run here for the Warriors. Warriors to serve. And another forced service error by the Warriors. Their second of the match. Second of the set, pardon myself.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about those, and these Gators aren't going to complain about it either. They'll take any point they can get.
Morris to serve for the Warriors, Gators. And forced service error in the net. Back here live with Kristen Hernandez to serve for the Gators and Warriors in a 2017 match here in the second set. Dug out by Garcia on the Gator side. Bump set to Jensen. Tipped down by the Warriors as they ball creeps over.
Yeah, Pat Jensen.
Pardon. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, Gator fans. I believe the Warriors went over the net and tipped the net on the way down. So that results in a Gators point, 21-17.
Gators got lucky on that one.
Gators to serve here.
Brianna Daugherty.
Dougherty again. Bumped up by the Warriors. Tipped her back. Dougherty with the save. Bump set by Jensen. Jessica Haney on the attack. Off the libero's shoulder. Free ball over Warriors. Set by Jensen. Attack by Billings. Set back over by Morris. Set by Jensen. Attacked by Haney. Off the Warriors' defensive hands. Libero bump sets. Outside attack. With the Gators meeting them at the net and bringing the energy.
That was absolutely nail biting. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, and Marlena Billings went ahead and stuffed that one down. Warriors up 22-17. So Gators up 22-17.
Dougherty went on a run earlier. She's looking on a run to finish this set out.
Let's go, Gators.
Jump serve, Dougherty. Off the libero, Hernandez. Set by the middle block attack. Great save.
What a save.
Jessica Haney with a back row attack, but it is out of bounds. Warriors ball.
Yeah, Jessica Haney put a little bit too much on that one. She was kind of hoping for a tip, some sort of touch by the Warriors, but luckily for the Warriors, that one did not touch anyone and it went out. That's a point for the Warriors.
Gator fans here in full effect. Warriors to serve.
Maya Marshall on the serve.
Dug out by Morris. Set to Haney with a kill. She absolutely explodes cross court and finds the floor. 23-18 Gators.
Jessica Hay not letting that last minor error affect her. She went right back into her normal stride and just pulverized that ball into the ground.
Jensen to serve. 2 points still games till the match set. And she finds the back row. The ball goes right across as the judge rules that ball in. 24-18 Gators. Looking for this stadium to get loud right here.
These stands are rumbling. The booth up here is literally shaking, ladies and gentlemen.
Like an earthquake, 92. Bumped over, libero free sets the ball to an outside attack by the Warriors, tipped by the Gators at the net. Set to Jensen, back row attack by Barr. Saved by the Warriors. Outside attack by the Gators, bumped up by Morris. Jensen to set to Heine. Jessica! As the ball is a forced error by the Gators, tips off the judge on the stanchion, and the Gators win the set 25-18, 2-0 on the night as far as matches play, heading into a timeout here.
These Gators going up 2-0 on these Warriors is huge, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big, big turn of events. If these Warriors do not get their heads in the right mindset, the Gators can go ahead and sweep them out and go 3-0 on this, which is what they want to do. Right now, after that unbelievable loss of San Diego, where they in fact got swept, if they turn around and sweep these Warriors, that'll really put them in the right mindset for playoffs coming up within the next 5 to 6 weeks. I know it sounds like a long time away, but it's all about the momentum train in this game, ladies and gentlemen. If they have it, then they will take it and ride it all the way to the cup.
Yeah, most like what we've seen a lot this season, the Gators are leading attacking with 34.2% hitting percentage compared to the Warriors, Salina State, 28%. 76 total attacks for the Gators compared to 68 for the Warriors, for leading to 32 assists for the Gators, 25 for the Warriors.
Yeah, Morris was really big on that last round where she had two aces and 5 kills. Really helped out those Warriors in that last game. Definitely a big playmaker for the Gators.
Most definitely 4 service aces on the game. Been a highlight here for the Gators, especially that one that snuck in and found the back row in that last set. That really swung the Gators' momentum with 1 point to play.
Yeah, those Gators were really pinpointing the ball, finding every single spot that the Warriors weren't in. Really helped change the course of that game. For this next upcoming game, Matt, who do you think we should keep an eye out for? I know we talked a big game about Trinity Barr and Morris and Jessica, but do you think they're going to actually go ahead and keep the team going, keep the wins running?
Well, Gators are looking really nice tonight, and it's a Friday night. I know these girls might want to get on here early, so hopefully they sweep tonight. I look for them to feed Jessica Haney more a couple of times. Between her, Trinity Barr, and Marlena Billings, they've seen like the forefront attack for the Gators. I would expect a lot of that in this third set. Look for these girls to get out early.
Absolutely. Marlena Billings really has come up strong in these 2 games. Every time she's touched the ball, she hasn't made an error. She's killed it, and she's been really heads up. Always in front of the net whenever the ball is there, making sure that these Warriors do not score a point against her. It's almost like that's her philosophy. You're not going to score on me.
Yeah, 7 kills, 600 hitting percentage, 10 total attacks on the net. She's been a factor, as well as Bailey Johnson tonight. 6 total kills for the Warriors with 9 total attempts, hitting for a 55%.
Yeah, I'm looking out for Jessica Hayden on this last one. She's really coming in hot. She is comfortable in every spot of the floor that she's been on, and I think she's really going to boost those numbers up. She's got 11 kills on the night. I'm saying she gets at least 6 more.
Oh, yeah. We don't gamble, but I wonder what the over-under on her kills is tonight. I would set it at probably at least 15, 16.5 for sure.
I mean, speak for yourself on the gambling.
41 total points for the Gators tonight here compared to 29 for the Warriors. 34 kills compared to 26. 8 attack errors, 7 for the Warriors. 4 service aces with 6 service errors for the Gators. Looking for an emphasis to clean that up and finish the set off.
Yeah, Gators are going to try and keep those errors to a minimum. No one wants to give out free points to the enemy. And if they don't give out any free points this game, they're definitely going to nail it in the bag and go on a full sweep. But, don't want to jinx anything, so I'm just going to let these girls play the game. We're going to be up here in the commentating booth doing our thing. We want to thank everybody for listening to us through these couple of games. We want to thank everybody here at San Francisco State, everybody in the Becca 651 class for setting this beautiful afternoon up. We could not do this without you guys here in the booth, up here in the commentators. Cameramen, we love you guys.
Most definitely. There's no broadcast without the cameraman. There's no broadcast without a technical director or director. So we just want to give those guys shouts out and thank them just as much.
We're definitely piggybacking on the team aspect of these Gators on the court, and we're doing it live for you Gators right here in the booth. Thanks again for sticking with us. Thank you all of the fans that are coming out. I see some posters in the stands.
Yeah, there's some signs out here tonight. I gotta love when the fans bring signs out. I would love to see one of those fat heads, Mike, with one of the girls' faces on it.
That would be fantastic.
Maybe around playoffs.
If anybody can do that for the next couple of games, I know these Gators go out of town for 4 weeks, but when they come back, you Gators better be coming in strong with these big fat heads in the stands. We want to see fat heads in the stands.
I would love to see that from our Gator fans here. Warriors take the floor back in this third set with a couple seconds remaining in the halftime. Gators clapping up, coming up with a game plan here as well. I'm excited, Mike. Let's go.
Oh, the energy in this building is still buzzing. It has not stopped the entire time. Talking from that comeback in the first game, staying ahead the entire time in the second game. All these girls are smiling. I see teeth, beautiful teeth on the Gator side. While these Warriors, I don't know. I don't think they're smiling.
Gators looking to chomp with those beautiful teeth, Mike. Let's get it popping.
And here we go, boys and girls.
Gators to start serving here in the third set with Jensen to serve.
As we get underway, we'd like to take a brief moment to thank our sponsors, Kellogg's. For all of your cereal needs, go to Kellogg's. Personally, I'm a big fan of Wheaties in the morning.
Jensen to serve here to start the third set for the Gators.
Game underway.
Dug out by the Gator Warriors. Tipped out, dug out by Jessica Haney on the far side. Outside set. That is tipped off the Gators' back row hands, the Warriors, back row hands, and finds the stands for a point. Gators 1-0 to start this third set.
That ball went 5 rows in the stands. Jessica hit that with some force.
Some fans got to dig out there.
Souvenir.
Jessica Haney just bumped up by the Warriors. Opposite attack. Air on Peyton Jensen as the ball is tipped off her fingers and finds the floor for a Warriors point. 1-1.
Warriors answer back hard and fast with that one. They do not want to make the same mistakes that they've done in the past 2 games. This game should be interesting.
Warriors to serve here. Off the net, that goes out of bounds, forcing a forced service error for the Warriors. Gator point with
everybody loves a free point.
Jessica Haney to serve. Hayne. Float ball, that is a bad set with a free ball over for the Warriors. Gators looking for a play here, set to Jensen. Opposite attack by Barr. Out of bounds, though. Out of bounds, giving the ball back to the Warriors, 2-2.
Yeah, that one was hit with just a little bit too much force. Unfortunately, that results in a Warriors point. Gators don't like to see that.
Wilson to serve here for the Warriors in a tie game. Dug out by Garcia on the Gator side. Tip to Jensen. Outside attack by Barr. Off the top of the net. Warriors play some great defense. Free ball over for the Gators. Set by Jensen. Libero bump set to an outside attack. Dug out by the Warriors. Set by the Warriors. Middle ball attack. Finds the floor. 3-2 Warriors.
Yeah, that play was set up pretty well by them Warriors. They were really clicking on that. And as soon as number 10, Kiara Irving, went up in the air, we all knew that where that ball was going.
Wilson to serve, second time in a row. Dug out by the outside, set to Jensen. Morris with the set and blocked at the net by the Warriors on a 3-0 run here, getting the Stanislaus State crowd excited, and the bench is on their feet as well.
Yeah, they're definitely excited to see them get ahead early. They haven't had a lead for an entire game.
Wilson to serve again. Dug out by Garcia, set to Jensen, bump set to Morris on the outside. Dug out by Wilson, finds the free ball over by the Warriors. Garcia set to Jensen, middle outside attack by Morris, tipped at the net. Wilson saves it, free ball over, back to the Gators. Garcia to Jensen with a back row attack by Barr. Free ball in the air, still on the Warriors side. Back over to the Gators. Garcia saves it, set with Barr. As a whistle is blown.
That was absolutely
Point
impressive.
to the Gators. I think the Warriors touched the ball at the net. Regardless of the fact, Gators side out in a 3-4 game with Garcia to serve.
The Warriors never gave up on that one. Every single time it was out of bounds, they stayed with it.
Set by the Warriors defense, outside attack, dug by Garcia, free ball over. Warriors, middle ball attack, tipped at the net.
Shot Garcia.
Jensen gets it again, attack by Morris, Libero sets it up. And the ball is tipped at the net by the Gators, finds the hole and the floor. 5-4 Warriors, side out.
Yeah, Sierra Adams threw that one down with just a bit too much force. Freshman Trinity could not get under it in time. That results in a point. Warriors up 5, Gators 3.
Warriors to serve here. Set by Jensen, middle ball attack. That was a great set by Jensen for a middle blocker attack by Bailey Dawson. That goes off.
That was an absolute laser.
That was you don't want to be on the receiving end of that one, folks.
She has a laser beam for an arm, ladies and gentlemen. Laser.
Gillespie to serve here for the Gators. Service error on the Gators, finds the middle of the net. 4-5 Warriors. 4-6 Warriors.
Yeah, not enough juice on that one. Just needed a couple more inches to get on over. Warriors with the serve. Mary June Unbag.
Warriors serve. Dug out by Garcia on the defensive side, but a free ball over for the Warriors. Libero set with an outside attack, and the Gators meet it at the net. Libero set for an opposite attack, and Sophie Anderson digs it out for a set by Jensen. Middle row attack, dug out by the Warriors. Easy dig by Gillespie, set to Jensen with an attack by Morris. She floated that one in there, dug out easily by the Warriors. Ball back over, dug out by Garcia.
What a dig!
By Jensen, at the net though, by the Warriors. As the Warriors defensive player went over the net, which is illegal, resulting in a Gators point.
Unbelievable. Every single time the Gators were underneath the ball.
Pumping, got the crowd loud.
This is a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the Warriors are actually challenging the call by the referee right now to see if the Warriors went over the ball. This is legal in volleyball. The head captains can go talk to the referee just to decide or to discuss what the call was.
Yeah, Warriors just trying to make sure that the point was delivered to the right team. The stands know that the point was delivered to the right team, but then Warriors are getting a little bit frustrated with these refs.
We'll find out soon. You know, they say ball never lies. Warriors defensive player just explaining the situation to the ref. Might be icing the Gators servers a little bit here. Just a little strategy.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Warriors trying to kill the Gators' mojo every time they come on in. They want to go ahead and get that done.
We got a good old-fashioned screaming off coming down here. The fans are getting loud.
Got the fans all riled up right now. Everybody's yelling Warriors and Gators. These stands are shaking.
Morris to serve coming out of that challenge. The crowd is pumping here. Morris to serve, dug out by the Crystal Hernandez. Libero, back row attack. That is met at the net by the Gators, but it's a Warriors point.
Yeah, that was a well-executed play by the Warriors. Did a little bit of a deke, juke and run play on that one. Gators didn't know who was going up to hit that ball.
Yeah, that was a design play for sure. Hernandez to serve for the Warriors. Bumped up back by Gillespie, set to Jensen. Dug nicely by the Warriors with a clean set by the setter. Jensen with a set to Billings, met at the net, but the Gators saved the ball to Haney on the outside. Nice dig by the libero, but it still results in the Gators point. Forced error by Jessica Haney on the attack.
Yeah, Hernandez did all she could. She gave one arm at that, and it did not go over the net, did not go to any of her teammates. Instead, it fell on the logo in the middle. That's a Gators point.
Service specialist, Brianna Dougherty to serve here. 6-7 Gators.
Yeah, she's pretty good at serving these days.
Jump serve, floats in the back, but out of bounds. Mike, we might have jinxed that one.
I'm not going to say that sentence ever again. Sorry about that, boys and girls.
Apologize about the fans and folks watching at home. Side out Warriors, 8-6 Warriors to serve. Bump back up by Morris, set to Jensen with an attack by Haney, met at the net by the Warriors, hit back over, tried to get a dump by Jensen, clean bump by the libero, attack by Haney, that finds the floor. That finds the floor for a 7-8 Gators side out, Jensen to serve.
I was saying, keep your eye out for number 9, Jessica Haney. She is demolishing the ball today, ladies and gentlemen.
You called it, Mike. Haney to Jensen to serve here.
Fridays are our favorite day of the week.
Oh, that ball went off the Warriors defender twice, resulting in a second straight Gators point. Jensen to serve again.
That's just a bang-bang play right there for the Gators. Tied it up, 8-8.
Jensen to serve. Dug out by the Warriors. Set back row by the setter. Attack. Dug out by Barr. But finds the floor. Warriors.
Yeah, Marlena Billings really put her whole body on the line on that one, laying out on the court. Fortunately, she just didn't get under it in time. Hit her forearm instead of her wrist.
Second straight Warriors service. First straight Warriors service. Dug out by Garcia. Bump set to Jensen. Back row attack by Haney. Tipped at the net and finds the dead spot. Warren Gators point. We're going back and forth, folks.
Back-to-back points from Jessica Haney on that one. Stay hot, Jessica. Stay hot.
Jessica Haney, the transfer from UC Riverside, to serve as well. Back row attack tipped at the net by the Gators.
Well done, 6.
Free ball back over. Warriors keep it alive. Setter gets an outside attack. And right off the arms of Taylor Garcia. And it results in a Warriors point. Right back over to the other side. Wilson to serve again.
Yeah, you can feel the frustration from Maya Marshall on that hit. She really is hurting right now. Didn't have a point for at least a good 4 minutes on that round, and she delivered that ball with some force.
Tough bump by Jensen, but she finds it. Drew Morris on the attack and finds the floor with right next to the right side of Wilson. 10-10, tie game.
Yeah, there's a reason why Drew Morris leads the Gators in kills. She just tacked on another one to her resume.
Libero Taylor Garcia to serve here for the Warrior Gators. Back row set. Service. Gator point.
Gators take the lead, 11-10.
First lead of the game here for the Gators. Garcia to serve. Dug out by the Warriors. Set to an opposite. Matter at the net, but they find the ball as well. Outside attack. Tipped at the net by the Gators. Jensen sets. Trinity Barr. Tipped off the net. Tipped off the net. Tipped off a Warriors player.
Yeah, Trinity did everything she could on that one.
I apologize, folks back at home. I got excited. Trinity hit the net on her follow-through. That is illegal. Resulted in a Warriors point, 11-11. Dug out by the Gators on the service. Trinity with attack again. feeding her confidence, making sure she stays alive. 12-13 Gators.
Yeah, Trinity went ahead and fixed that minor mistake she made and really reversed it out. That ball clocked in at almost 17 miles per hour with that downforce, with a velocity angle of 16 degrees.
Analytics right there. Unfortunate forced service error. Again, a key factor of the Gators tonight on giving up free points to the Warriors. 12-12, Warriors to serve.
Mary June with the serve.
Oh, and the Gators wanted to keep that ball out of bounds, but unfortunately it tipped off Gillespie. She couldn't make up her mind. Warriors point.
Yeah, gravity was not her friend on that one. Her body went to the side. She pulled her hands away, but that ball went ahead and locked in on her thigh. That's a point for the Warriors.
Warriors to serve again, 13-12. Gillespie redeems herself with a nice dig. Set to a middle back that finds the ball. Bailey Johnson, back row of the court, in for a Gators score.
As soon as that ball went up, Bailey Johnson knew exactly where she was going to deliver it. Back of the court, back corner. It landed there. It stuck. All tied up, 13-13.
Junior stud Drew Morris to serve with a forced error into the net, her second of the set. Unfortunate. Look for her to fix that up in practice.
Yeah, these errors are going back and forth right now. Warriors producing some, Gators producing some. It's a close match.
Warriors libero to serve. And she tips it off the net. And she tips it, much like the first set ended. The Warriors get a point there.
Yeah, these Gators are down right now, but as we know, they could definitely come on back. This is just a 2-point game. We are neck and neck today, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody here is in for an absolute treat.
Yeah, down but not out. Warriors. Dug out by Gillespie. Set to Haney. Tipped at the net by the Gators. Libero sets to the outside. Dug by Morris. Tipped over at the top of the net. Gator ball. They score as they meet the Warriors blockers at the net.
Yeah, that ball thrown on the right side of the net for these Gators. 15-14.
Gators side out, ready to serve here. Float serve set by the Warriors. Outside attack that finds the Gators back corner in between Jade Gillespie and Drew Morris.
Yeah, Warriors take a 2-point lead. Everybody's feeling it on their side of the bench.
2-point lead for the Warriors, serving here 16-14 in the third period, third set.
Let's go, do it right, do it right. Every time, ladies. Do the little things. Let's go, Warriors.
Just working out some substitutions, getting the right personnel on the floor here for both teams.
Got to keep the team fresh. Got to get them ready. Don't want anyone too tired. They can make mistakes, costly mistakes too in this close game.
Warriors to serve here. Dug out by Morris. Set to Jensen. Outside attack by Jessica Haney. Met at the net by Billings.
Just like a burrito.
Saved by Garcia. Set to Jensen. Haney on the attack. Tipped off of Warriors. Jordan Wilson finds the floor for a Gators score.
Well done by Jessica. Staying with the ball, getting that tip just right to land where no Warriors were in the court. We see Trinity coming in for the substitution.
And Jensen to serve here for the Gators in a 15-16 game. Dug out by the Warriors on the defensive side. Bump set by the center. Opposite hit. That was not touched by the Gators. Tipped
point.
off the net, resulting in a Gators point. Jensen to serve again. 16 all.
All tied up, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for an absolute treat here. The fans are jumping. The stands are rumbling. Here we go.
Jensen to serve again. Dug out on the defensive side with a forced error by Mary June Eubank. Gators ball again. 3-0 run here for the Gators.
Keeping the momentum rolling. That's all they're doing. And these Warriors take a very costly timeout on that one to diminish this Gators mojo. There seems to be a bit of an icing trend for these Warriors right now. They don't want these Gators getting on a roll. You know what happens when we see these Gators on a roll, Matt?
Yeah, we saw them on a roll, and they finished that game off. It's a 17-16 game. So we're 8 points away from finishing this one off. We're not counting points, but we are.
And as Limp Bizkit would say, they just keep rolling.
Very true, Mike. Very true. You back on that service error right there. That was the third straight service for the Gators. They're going to get the ball back here, coming out of a timeout. Probably have some plays drawn up. I'm excited.
Yeah, Warriors really need to make sure they're on the same path right now because these Gators know exactly what they're doing. Everybody's clicking, everybody's delivering the ball just perfectly, and their defense has been on point. They haven't been making mistakes. They've been getting the ball over and putting the Warriors in an awkward position, keeping them on their heels, which is what these Gators consistently do.
Out of a timeout, Gators take the floor with Marlena Billings, Jessica Haney, Trinity Barr, Peyton Jensen to serve with the Drew Morris and the libero Taylor Garcia in the backcourt. Jensen serves, dug out by the Warriors libero. Free ball over for the Gators, dug out by the setter. Garcia sets, back row attack. Jessica Haney hammers it down, almost hitting our cameraman into the stands, but you gotta love it.
Jessica Haney is stacking up them kills tonight. She is loving the energy inside of this building, and she's really hitting that ball hard.
Gators on a 4-0 run here, 18-16. Another serve by Jensen, dug out by the libero, sent to a middle block, and miscommunication on the Warriors side results in the 19th point of the night for the Gators.
Yeah, Mackey and Marshall went ahead and jumped at the same time. They did not know who was going to hit that ball, and that is a costly error and another costly timeout for the Warriors. They really need to get on the same playbook and the same page because these Gators are taking a train all the way through.
Yeah, it was a sloppy play right there by the Warriors, and the coach is just probably talking to them, telling them to keep their head in the game, make sure they stay focused. At the last point in this last set, the Gators ran away with it by a similar score. It's 19-16 now with a 3-point lead. Gators want to finish this off, and the Warriors don't want that at all.
Yeah, I was kind of confused on that last play. I thought they were going up for a high five midair, like, good job, but the ball was still there. The ball was on their side, and it landed on the opposite side of what they wanted to. Gators get that point, and that means they're up by 3 with this timeout. Only puts them 6 away from a W, 6 away from a sweep. I don't want to talk too soon, but they're on a roll.
Let's finish it off here, Gators.
These fans want to see a 3-0 run. These girls want to see a 3-0 run. This will kickstart their Friday night. They will all be jumping up the seams right now.
Jensen with her 5th serve in a row in a 19-16 game here in the 3rd set for the Gators. Dug out by the Warriors, and another 4. Oh, clean save. Jordan Wilson, free ball over. Jessica Haney with a ball set by Garcia. Finds the libero on the opposite side. Outside attack by the Warriors is out of bounds. No tip. Jessica Peyton Jensen's going to get another chance to serve.
Yeah, Morris Mackey went out of bounds on that one to keep it alive, but when she came up, she was just a little bit too excited. Really pummeled that ball out of bounds.
Jensen again, she's been on fire serving this set.
Yeah, it's surprising for Mackey. She's one of the players on that team, and she's been slipping up right now.
Dug out on the Warriors side, attacked by Wilson, met at the net by Jessica Hain and the middle blocker, Trinity Marlena Billings. An exciting night, a lot of blocks.
We're going to go ahead and call that our Taco Bell double stuffed burrito of the game because they both went up, put both hands on the ball, and it did not even go over the net.
21-16 Gators here. Dug out by the Warriors, libero. Outside attack, Garcia finds it on the opposite end. Back row attack by Morris. Wilson tips it at the net. Another point for the Gators. We're having fun tonight in this 3rd set.
Drew Morris got some height on that jump. She went ahead and put all of that up in the air. StatCast in front of us says that she got 4.5 feet up in the air with an arch angle of 21 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. That's unheard of.
7-0 run here for the Gators. Outside attack by the Warriors. Blocked at the net on the Warriors side. Still set by the middle blocker Woods. Dug out by the setter. Drew Morris from the back set attack by Haney. Dug out by the libero on the other side. Outside attack by the Warriors. Tipped at the net. Bump set by the center. Warriors ball. Opposite attack. Garcia saves it. Jensen bump set. Attacked by Haney. To the opposite side. Warriors attack middle block. People. Clean save with a free ball over. Another save. Another save. Free ball over by Garcia. Jordan Wilson has set the ball. Peyton Jensen meets it at the net. And unfortunately, she went over the net, resulting in a Gators point off of an electric rally back and forth.
Yeah, that was one hell of a rowdy, Matt. They just kept the ball up and in. Everybody was talking, but just on literally, this game is a game of fingertips. That point was fingertips.
And great defensive play by the Gators there to keep that alive as the ball almost went out of bounds. But two bumps and a free ball over kept them in that set despite losing the point. Dug out by Morris, but unfortunately an error as the ball ricochets towards the stands. 22-18 Gators here. Warriors with the ball.
Yeah, Mackie Morris on that one just delivered an absolute gem of a serve, putting it in all the right places, making the Gators all lopsided. She's looking to do the same thing again right here.
Mitch to serve for the Warriors. Dug out by Garcia, clean, set to Jensen. Haney on the back row attack. Set by their center, opposite attack here. Blocked at the net. Blocked at the net for the 23rd point tonight by Marlena Billings.
I don't know about Trump's border wall. I want that wall in front of me. They did not get through, and that's the 4th time in the past 2 minutes that these girls have done that. They are unstoppable with those blocks.
Superstar of the night, Jessica Hain to serve. 23-16 Gators here. 2 points away from a clean sweep of the Warriors.
Gators up by 5.
Service error by Jessica Haney as the ball tips off the net. Back down to the Gators side of the court. Warriors side out with Jordan Wilson to serve.
Yeah, Jessica wanted just one more inch on that serve. All she needed was just one. And all you need is one, ladies and gentlemen.
23-19, side out Gators here. Here we go.
Jordan Wilson with the serve.
Set by Jensen to Marlena Billings, who hammers it into the chest of a Warriors defender. Game point here with the libero, Taylor Garcia, for the serve. The San Francisco State fans are loud.
Marlena Billings wasting no time on that kill. She does not miss the ball whenever it's delivered to her.
Garcia to serve on game point.
Massacred that thing.
Dug out by the Warriors libero. Set by the center. Outside attack. Off the tape of the net. Jensen is set. Outside opposite attack. Finishes it off. Trinity Moore completes the sweep. Gators win. Gators win. Gators win.
Trinity went ahead and shut the door in front of the Warriors. They could not do anything. Warriors have no clue how to defend when Trinity hits the ball. Gators win 3-0, baby.
3-0 sweep here at the Stanislaus State Warriors tonight. Final set by a score of 25-19 in this third set. Mike, that was a lot of fun.
That was unbelievable, Matt. Even though I'm locked into this booth right now, I was jumping at the seams. I don't even think I have shoes on right now. I think I jumped out of them during that set.
No way, Jose. The fans brought the energy. There was a great competitor in the Warriors tonight, but the Gators came out victorious.
Absolutely. These fans brought such a vibe that these girls really piggybacked on with the sellout crowd here in Don Nasser Stadium. These Gators went ahead and put on a show for everybody in-house.
Just want to thank you all Gator fans for tuning in tonight as the Gators win on a 3-0 sweep of the Stanislaus State Warriors. Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Signing out, I'm Mike.
And my name is Matt.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Go Gators.